Hello everyone, Joker90 back to give you guys a rundown on Arzuros. Arzuros is the second large monster you'll encounter in the solo mode, and is also your first capture quest. This being the case, we'll also take a brief look at how to capture monsters and when to know if it's ready. The Arzuros' defenses are almost as bad as the Great Jaggy. Its entire body takes at least 60% of your weapon's damage, with its butt or hindquarters taking the most damage, around 85%. The only difference in weakness on the Arzuros' body is with bowgun damage. The bowgun will deal substantially less damage to the hindquarters, about half as much damage as any other part of its body. The Arzuros' head and upper body will take the most damage from bowgun users, so make sure you're always placing yourself appropriately when gunning. Another difference with the Arzuros' defense is its elemental weakness. The front of the Arzuros, being its head and upper body, are most susceptible to fire, while its hindquarters and hind legs are weakest to ice. It takes more elemental damage in its front legs from thunder, but much less everywhere else, making fire and ice the most efficient elements. Consider your weapon and playstyle and choose your element accordingly. The only breakable part on the Arzuros is his guards on his forelegs. Breaking these will grant you a brace as a reward. Once exhausted, the Arzuros will go and try to find honey to eat and recover stamina, either by leaving the area or by stealing honey from the player. When weak, the Arzuros will limp when leaving areas. The Arzuros is more mobile than the Great Jaggy in its attacks, running, leaping, and swiping at you very quickly. Much like the Great Jaggy and every other large monster, the Arzuros has a circular attack where it will swipe in a semicircle and then swipe again. It will also raise both arms and swipe with both arms at the same time, which can also hit you if you are next to it as well as in front. The Arzuros has another attack where it will swipe repeatedly while advancing towards you, up to 4 times, which will deal substantial damage to you. Its next attack is a straight charge towards the hunter. The Arzuros will typically use this attack to cover ground and approach, as well as to attack. The Arzuros has another attack, in which, if you're behind it, is particularly effective. The Arzuros will stand up, look behind it, and quickly walk backwards in an attempt to sit on the hunter. The telegraph on this attack is fairly obvious, so avoiding it shouldn't be a problem. The last attack the Arzuros will use on the hunter is a grab attack. The Arzuros will stand up and lunge toward the hunter. If the attack connects, the Arzuros will pick up the hunter and begin to shake them, dealing damage. The hunter must push buttons rapidly to escape, or use a dung bomb to escape. If the hunter cannot escape, the hunter will be thrown. If the hunter has any honey in their bag, the Arzuros will steal it and begin to eat it to recover stamina. As the Arzuros is first encountered as a capture quest, knowing how to actually capture a monster is vital. When a monster is weak, it will limp. Limping is a telltale sign of a monster being ready to capture. The only other way to know if a monster is ready is to use the armor skill Perception. When a monster is painted, it's marked as a pink dot on your map. What Perception does is it causes the painted dot to blink once the monster is able to be captured. If you don't get it the first time, just keep practicing. Capping is quite useful for getting rare drops from monsters, as capping it usually raises the chances of getting rare parts, such as plates or gems. Thank you everyone for watching this tutorial on the Arzuros, and I hope it helps all of you. As before, look forward to a fight guide against the Arzuros in the future, and as always, good hunting, and thanks for watching.